Hello, welcome everyone to tsports.tv on theta.tv. Today we'll be talking about Theta. We took a vote and the majority of the viewers asked for us to cover Theta. Um, we'll go over some basics for people who are new to this token, or rather it's a coin now, as it's got its own mainnet. And we'll go into a little bit of news that's come up recently that might make people take a better look at this project. And so we'll start off with the coin market cap overview. Today the price is 68.9 cents, down a bit from yesterday. It's been going to all-time highs recently, which is around 80 cents for what looked like possible completion of a cup and handle formation on the USDT charts on the daily. Now we've got a nearly $600 million market cap. The volume is very healthy. It's 70 million in 24 hours. The circulating supply is lower than the total supply at 870 million, and the total supply is 1 billion coins. Right now, Theta has been climbing the charts steadily. It's now ranked 32nd on CoinMarketCap. And let's take a look at the chart. You can see why there's cause for following. This trend that we've seen recently pretty much took off with the launch of Theta Mainnet and the addition of some notable validators, which is people who are supporting the project at a business or enterprise level. So here you can see where Google joined. There was a NASA or SpaceX launch, rather, that was covered. Man launch was covered. There's a bit of recovery, and then it looked like cup, handle, and then boom, A, B, C, D kind of played out really nicely here. So we're just doing a bit of a trace right now back. Let's take a look at what's happening on this last week here. So we saw a bit of a price band forming here between about 80 cents and 65 cents. So there's a bit of wiggling room there. If you're looking to buy, now might be a good time. I'll look at reasons why that might be the case in a minute. But so the basics again, what is Theta? Theta is a blockchain powered by the peers that take part in the chain. So there's different types of peers. There's 13 validator nodes. That's the 100% uptime, people securing the network. And then there's guardian nodes, and there's about 1,300 of those globally. And they're well distributed, providing backup and edge computing. And then there's edge browsers. And we're always looking for expansion of the network, so it's possible they could add in mobile softwares to make the network accessible to people using their mobile phones to become nodes as well in the future. And that's something that they might be looking at with Samsung potentially. So Theta is aiming to disrupt the video streaming industry. And the way that they're doing that is very interesting. If you remember HBO's Silicon Valley TV show a few years back, where a group of kids just got together and decided, well, we can decentralize the net. And they just managed to distribute files onto peers for streaming. And all kinds of content. You can have chat, you can have, games, and all of that makes the platform interesting for example, YouTube draws people in, or Twitch draws people in for similar reasons. But content isn't all the thing is about. The network is not only secured, but incentivized by the use of two token systems. So there's Theta, main token, which is used for staking and validating the network. And that's sort of the governance token. And then there's the T fuel, which is used as a gas and also for incentivizing people to watch streams, incentivizing people to stream, and it can be used in advertising markets as well potentially. There is news coming up that Theta will be launching smart contracts, which are Solidity confluent. That means they can be read by most dApps running on the Ether network. So that will be exciting to see if the solution to cheaper transactions like DEX, for example, could move away from Ether, which is so expensive and slow, to Theta, which is actually quite quick, 1 to 2 second transactions to confirmation, and 1/1,000,000th of a T fuel. That's like 1/1,000,000th of a penny potentially right now, and a very high number of transactions, like over 1,000 per second, which can be expanded hopefully in the future. So the appeal is very strong. You can see how a token like this or a coin like this could draw people away from traditional content providers like YouTube or Facebook or other places where people are streaming, because more people will want to view if they're getting paid to watch your videos. And we'll look at how this is going to map out potentially with changes coming up soon to the token. I'll stick to the basics for now. So here's the web page at thetatoken.org. You can see the explanation of the project here. Video you can see.
Load times are still terrible. Everyone has a computer with extra bandwidth to spare, especially when a machine's not being used. And now you can make money by putting that bandwidth to use thanks to Theta Token. Here's how it works. When you're watching your favorite streamer or when you're asleep, Theta Client will tap into your extra bandwidth to relay video streams to local viewers. They'll enjoy improved stream quality and loading times, while you earn Theta Tokens. The more you deliver, the more you earn. With your tokens, you can send donations to your favorite streamers, unlock premium content, and buy and gift virtual items. Theta is a new blockchain built by Sliver TV, a leading esports live streaming startup based in Silicon Valley that has raised more than $17 million in venture financing, has over 2 million users, and is growing quickly. Theta completed a $20 million private token sale in early 2018 and launched its live testnet in June 2018. 3 weeks after launch, over 300,000 users from 149 different countries have shared video on the Theta testnet. Over 40% bandwidth offloaded, improved quality and reach. All thanks to you, the Theta community. Theta is a native blockchain and open source infrastructure that any partner can build on. Theta Network, next generation video delivery powered by you. Visit us at thetatoken.org.
So for people who are looking at joining the project as investors, it is a very profitable project for those who are invested. You can buy the governance token and then stake them. That would be a Guardian node. It's minimum 10,000 Theta coins to stake currently, but they're going to reduce this to 1,000. They're beta testing this right now here, which means potentially a lot more coins could be locked up if the minimum requirement is as low as 1,000. There's a lot of buzz about kind of going off the charts at that point. So keep watch. The big news right now is VOD, so video on demand is coming, which will place Theta sort of at the starting blocks of a giant um, uh, let's say that is the main purpose of the internet right now, especially with lockdowns. People are spending more and more time watching videos. Particularly, 1/6 of all internet traffic during the past few months in lockdown has been YouTube, and about 1/8 has been Netflix. So you can see why video on demand kind of makes sense for Theta to be moving towards. Here's some of the partners of note is Samsung VR, and most of you probably know this, but just for the newbies, Steve Chen is an advisor to Theta, and he's the co-founder of YouTube. So that's pretty exciting. Justin Can, the co-founder of Twitch, is another advisor to this. So you can see how they've already plugged into the giant network in the background of connections in Silicon Valley and around the world. Here's a map of all the different places you can see people have set up nodes. There's 1,400 Edge Guardian nodes, 13 enterprise validator nodes. So that includes Google, Binance, Gumi, some pretty big names. And there's one new validator that's not named yet, with about 10 million coins. They've been buying 2 million chunks and adding to their stakes. And there's a little bit of talk that that could be somebody in Japan, as Theta's partners have acquired a license in Japan to list on exchanges. So there's a lot of excitement going on in Southeast Asia, notably in Japan, around Theta. Here's a place you can download the Guardian node and start earning T Fuel if you own Theta and want to stake it. 10,000 currently, coming down to 1, as we said. Or you can run an edge node, which just runs quietly in the background. You don't have to watch streams, but the fascinating thing is you get paid to watch streams on Theta. So let's take a look at that right now. We'll go to theta.tv. Now, immediately when you come, they start playing you a video stream right away, which is quite engaging. You almost want to start browsing and interacting. There's a chat box, there's games. You can log in and make yourself a handle and start interacting. Now, the numbers are going up recently. It used to be these numbers here of the number of viewers you would see were a lot lower. This has exploded recently, as have the numbers of videos about the cryptocurrency on YouTube. About a month ago, that you could probably find 1 to about 5 videos a week on Theta. Now you'll see about 4 or 5 a day on YouTube. So a lot of buzz going on. It was the top search term on CoinMarketCap 3-4 days back, and it was hitting new all-time highs. So there's major activity in the background. This is a product that's ramping up. So here you can see 60 viewers, 83 viewers, 45 viewers. These were all down in like 10, 15 range earlier, probably a month ago. So you can see this is really taking off. Here's our channel. You can see T Sports, Meta Experience. We have chat going here. You can say hello, and you can win things. So here's the gaming aspect of it. You can keep track of what you've won. You can buy things at the store. We have sort of a legacy section. Here's some of the things you can buy. There's lots of cool swag. I'd love to have one of these t-shirts. Once we have enough T-Fuel, that'll be our first purchase. So it's really exciting. It's the kind of thing that once you start engaging with some of the streamers, here's NASA, you want to come back, because even if you're not there you can just keep a tab open and start earning. I mean, here's a place, um, that doesn't penalize you for not giving them your attention. They use your bandwidth and your CPO to help relay streams. So if you have peers nearby, Theta will make use of that and stream for you and give you T-fuel in the process. Now, here's where things are getting really exciting. Recently, Theta added a search box to the TV uh, platform, their front end, Theta.tv. So like YouTube, you can go in and search by subject. You can search by username, by streamer name, and that's very exciting. I mean, that is going to lay the foundation for the floodgates. Everyone's going to come to Theta now because guess what? Besides search, they have video on demand. This is the keystone. Video on demand was the missing piece, I think, for a lot of people to come over and to make the jump to this platform. They've had a lot of people, big names. NASA is broadcasting 24/7. There's a World Poker Tour, Con Anime, 24-hour anime cartoon channel. I mean, if I was a kid, getting paid 24 hours a day to watch cartoons, you can't beat that. You want to put that on your resume and say, yeah, I watch cartoons and I get paid. No, not a lot today, but there's hopes that the currency will go up in value in the future. So your little crypto there that you're mining on your computer could be worth a lot. Don't lose track of it someday, like the early Bitcoin miners. So here we see Data Dash, Crypto Crow, some other big names. Video on demand is coming October 15th. With a full week of crypto streamer focused content. So there'll be interviews, there'll be streams, and premieres. Data Dash, Crypto Beatles, Trader Cobb, and Crypto Crow. These gentlemen have 550,000 followers combined on YouTube. So that's massive. I did not know actually that Data Dash was involved in Theta now. He's quite huge in the crypto space. Um, Kind of an OG, even though these folks are somewhat young. You can see they're here and they're making their presence felt. I think Data Dash is involved in cryptocurrency as well, so he's sort of an advisor level in the field. So here we'll just take a look what's going on. Until now, the service has been focused on live streaming. With the launch of its VOD service, content creators can upload their own libraries of videos, allowing them to build up and establish a presence on the Theta network in the same way they upload videos to their channels on popular centralized platforms such as YouTube, Twitch. Now, here's why people will make the switch. Everyone wants to watch video. Netflix hooked me in years ago with a little banner ad on the web saying 1 month free, and that was irresistible. After a few months, you just kept seeing the same ad, and you clicked, and 1 month free. You go, okay, I'll give you my details. Now here, we're potentially going to see massive explosion of content because video on demand with search capability allows Theta to become another YouTube. And with the advisors in the background that we mentioned, Steve Chen and Dustin Cant, you can imagine if the founder of YouTube is in the wings, that this vision and scope will encompass the entire globe. Potentially, Theta will reach millions of devices. Samsung had planned to deploy the app on 75 million smart devices, including TVs and phones. We're not sure where that is right now from the latest AMA. We kind of get the idea that it's on hold for a bit, But whether that had something to do with Samsung wanting to run off and develop their own network, we've seen Theta's met that with the introduction of a patent. Um, so even if Samsung was funding the research, Theta has secured the rights to that research. So hopefully that plays out the right way. Hopefully Samsung does the right thing, and instead of trying to jump ship and make their own version of the network, that they would go ahead and honor their agreement and deploy Theta on those 100 million or so devices. Um, and that would crack the code. I mean, the real power of any cryptocurrency today is hardware. If you can get your currency deployed on several million devices globally, um, that's the secret sauce. You pretty much beat everybody hands down. There is no SEO, there is no marketing required. It's instant, it's done. And I'm sure hoping, I got my fingers crossed, my toes crossed, that deal flows through and follows through. Um, Regardless, the incentivization for the platform to be adopted is in place. It's not going to change. We know that because the currency is increasing in value, and the user adoption is going to follow. It's a currency you can buy on YouTube on the web. You can buy it, you can sell it, you can trade it. So earning these T fuel um, uh, for your time and for watching, or even just for leaving a tab open while you're sleeping. You can listen to music. That's what we run on our channel, along with price information and news. You can just run in the background and earn cryptocurrency while you sleep. And lo and behold, some people are earning 50 T fuel a day if they have a good connection and enough peers. So just for watching a stream, just for leaving a tab open, you're earning right now about 50 US cents a day, um, just for watching streams. That's better than YouTube. That's the opposite of Netflix. You pay Netflix about that much every day if you have a subscription. Now we reverse that. What's missing is content. So with video on demand, there is no way that we're going to fail to match YouTube. I'm convinced this is the massive, super, mega, uber foundational move. This is it. I mean, if you're keen on setting up a channel on Theta, it's a matter of getting a hold of headquarters and getting a golden stream key. But they don't make it difficult. You can stream peer to peer as you like. It's the kind of thing that you can see, eventually people will use to facilitate mass communications, that TV stations, news stations, weather, sports, movies. There's no limit. Music videos, anything and everything can be put on this network now because you can, as you can on YouTube, go ahead and create a channel. And once you have a channel, you can start earning. And the difference here is with YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers to start earning. Once you have 1,000 subscribers, YouTube says, okay, we'll allow you to monetize your channel. That's not the case with Theta. You can start earning with one viewer, and that one viewer starts earning. Just for watching, they earn. So you earn, they earn. It's pretty much going to collapse the rest of the video industry, if you ask me. It's like moving from horse and buggy to a car. Why would you bother if the same content is present on Theta to watch it anywhere else? If you're getting paid to watch TV on Theta, and we don't even have commercials at this point, um, if you're getting paid to watch streams, if the same content is going to become available now as it's likely with video on demand, content creators are going to shift once they see the ball in play, once they realize, like everybody out there um, who's got the option and knows about it has switched to Brave. I'm using Brave. Getting paid to surf the web is a genius idea. Brendan Eich, the creator of JavaScript and you know, founder of Netscape and Firefox, he's the fellow behind this Brave. So the idea now is a revolution. There's no other way to put it. It's a revolution. Getting paid to do something that you like doing and you spend most of your time doing during lockdown anyways is a massive genius idea. You can't argue with this. And once it catches fire, I mean, look at these names. These are people, you know, three, four people with 500,000 followers. There, you know, there was a video recently of Wes Levitt, I think, or perhaps Kyle Laffey, I can't remember, but somebody was on an interview and they said, well, we can neither confirm nor deny that we're in talks with Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect had millions of followers on Twitch. He got thrown off for, I think, streaming in a men's bathroom without people's consent. It wasn't that there was nudity, it was just that he was walking down the hall. His manager had told him that it was legal for him to film as long as he was part of the video, as long as he was talking and participating. So it's kind of like you can film someone without their consent as long as you're part of the filming. But it turns out that's not the case in California. So what happened was Twitch decided to absolve him of his contract in that failure. And apparently, Doc did not know about this law. His manager had misinformed him. So I think what I heard was he fired the manager. And they're doing a bit of a, flip. They're on YouTube now. They already have over 3 million followers just after one day. And this fellow also, Dr. Disrespect, has been known to play games with PewDiePie, who has 100 million followers on YouTube. So when you see people like Crypto Crow coming over, who have tens of thousands of followers, and then Data Dash, who have 200,000 followers, it's not difficult to see that Dr. Disrespect, who is already an e-gamer, which is the main idea right now behind the front end here of Theta TV, is mostly e-gaming. It's not difficult to see that he's going to come over very soon, especially given that you can broadcast simultaneously on YouTube and Theta using Aircast. That's Aircast, aircad.st, very easy to remember. Um, and if you're going to generate money just for pressing a button, I can't see how people will say no. We just imagine that once the marketing of the project and the awareness of the project grows, more and more streamers will be recruited. And it appears to be there is a recruitment drive going on. If you see, they've actively engaged crypto content makers and brought them together for a week-long conference, which is brilliant. We had a week recently of a Binance-sponsored, tournament, gaming tournament, during which time the price of the coin just flew. Like, I mean, it went from 50 cents to 80 cents in during that week, 60, 70, 80, just like boom, boom, boom. And now that has slowed down as the tournament's wrapped up. But, we have another wonderful event ramping up. So you can see Theta's doing brilliantly with respect to marketing. It's doing fantastic in respect to partnerships. The roadmap, it's being met, and for the most part, as far as crypto projects go, more on track than a lot of other things we've seen. So we have a fantastic team. Mitch Dew is the CEO, and he's very keen and easy to follow if you read his posts. And his AMA recently, interestingly, he said something that should catch most people's attention. Coinbase is happy face. So I don't know if that means something's going on in the background we don't know about, or whether he's happy about it, but it looks very positive because Coinbase did a few weeks back list Theta as one of its potential ads to their app. And we've seen Coinbase effect fast. coins can triple overnight. One day, 40%, 2, 3 days, 300% is not uncommon. So that's the Coinbase effect. Watch out for that. I'm very keen on any and all of the above taking place during the next few months. But as video on demand has shown its lovely face, we'll plug that. So stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll see you again with some more videos. People are asking about Badao and Ada, some other Ava, not Ada, not a fan of hexagonal projects. But yeah, Theta is the thing. That's my main holdings. Full disclosure, 97% Theta holder. Wish you all the best. I hope you can find some spare cash and throw it into Theta. I'm sure you won't be upset. There is a prophecy, if you haven't heard, Michelle White Dove is listed as the top USA psychic. And she has a prediction that she made in 2018. And she said Theta will go to thousands. Now, you can do your own research. Michelle White Dove is on the internet. What I know about her is she's been tested. They put her on a TV show where they put her in a 100-acre wood or something and said, go find a man. And she determined the exact location. He happened to be buried underground. Apparently she's very close to the spirit. I believe she's referring to God. So if you're a believer and you have faith, that's one angle. Personally, I do appreciate her input. I'm not going to deny that. I backtest some of these people. Digital Dave is another prophet of sorts. If you backtest his video prophecies, he's been very accurate. He's saying Theta will go to $20 in a year, possibly more. So a lot of people have picked up on that. A lot of people are now kind of pegging that as the 1 year target. So expect that. That's how things happen. It's through belief. It's through acquiescence to a word. In this case, the fundamentals back up the prophecy. So if you are following other crypto, it's interesting to know that Theta is topping out in a lot of markets. It's really high and rising. So if it's top 40 2 weeks ago and top 30 today, next week it'll be top 20 maybe in a month or so. So keep an eye on it. It's the jewel. It's the gem. You want, as Dave says, Digital Dave says, life-changing and generational changing wealth. Theta's the thing. 1,000 to 1. All right. We'll see you there on the moon. See you guys.